So once again guys, welcome to the session on e-commerce marketing, and in this session we will learn to build your first online store and start selling online. So I would like to know, before going ahead, anybody, if you have previous experience or has been selling online anywhere, anybody who has been already working on e-commerce, either selling on marketplaces or selling on his website, any prior experience? Amia says no. Pramod says no. I have a small, Needy have a small store on Insta. Then guys, please keep yourself muted. I'm not sure why everybody is getting unmuted. Just I'm unmuting all of you guys from my side. Yeah, good to go. So Ms. Datta says he has an online website, an online startup. Reshma says company website. Okay, cool, no worry. So the objective of this particular session is, by the start, we will start this. We have divided this session in two particular modules. In the first module, we will cover all about e-commerce setup, how you could set up your own online store, how does the business model works, how does everything else works. In the second module, we'll go ahead and understand what is the difference between e-com and WooCom. Promote just I will answer all your questions going ahead to the session. Let me get started, Pramod. Yeah. So in this particular session, or in this particular module, our focus will be to learn how to set up your individual online store. And on the second module, our focus will be how to sell on different marketplaces, and how to set up and run Facebook campaigns and use Facebook for drive millions of traffic and millions of revenue through Facebook ads. So coming down to the session flow, we will start with e-commerce business model, selling on individual store versus marketplaces, understanding the difference between different e-commerce platforms, building your online store. You will do this live with me. Concept of drop shipping and drop shipping success stories. Apart from this, let me start with my quick introduction. So I've been into the e-commerce domain since 5 years now. I started my first company. It was a B2B company into a SaaS. It was a B2B e-commerce company into a SaaS domain. And that was the time I got exposure and got to know about e-commerce. And from there, I have scaled from zero. So I have seen websites, I have built up websites, I have built up businesses from zero sale to $1 million sale, and that too with the power of all digital channels. That's including Facebook ads, Google ads, and all other different digital marketing channels. So let's get started with the session. The first module we are going to cover up, the first topic we're going to cover is the business model. So what are the different business models which are available in e-commerce industry? So getting started with the first model is B2B, which is business to business. The second is B2C, and the third is C2C. So business to business, the focus is on providing goods and services to other business. B2C is business to consumer, so businesses sell their goods directly to end consumer. C2C is consumer to consumer. So can anybody give me one example of each? Any example for B2B, B2C, and C2C? Can you give some examples? So guys, we're going to make this session very interactive, and I will try my best to ask as many questions as possible, and I would recommend everybody of you to be as interactive as possible, even if you're not aware about the answers, even if you're not aware about the points, just try to be as interactive. Okay, so Akshat says B2B AliExpress. Akshat, I would like to make you clarify. AliExpress have two websites. So one is AliExpress and other is Alibaba. So Alibaba.com is kind of like B2B website where business buys and business sells. AliExpress is kind of like B2B plus it's more P2C where businesses are selling and consumers are also buying. Then Amia says Uh, 1 second, guys. I am getting a lot of responses. Amia says Mintra B2C, OLX C2C. Good. That's correct. Srinivasan says Digital Vidya B2B and Mintra B2C. Then Yashwant says C2C, OLX and quicker. Akshit says B2B, Amazon, Flipkart, AWS B2B, right? Then Deepronda says B2C, Flipkart. Shweta says Amazon, B2C, eBay, B2B, OLX, C2C. Great. I've been getting a lot of examples. I hope it's clear for everybody. So going ahead with the business model, what are the pros and cons of selling on individual store versus a marketplaces? So first thing we need to understand what is the difference between individual store and marketplaces. So individual store is something you own that store, you sell your product, you manage the inventory, and you are end-to-end ownership. You have end-to-end ownership, or you are the person handling that complete business. Whereas when it comes to marketplaces, it's not just single you, it's the multiple people. It's a platform, it's a third party platform where you are being selling. So the benefit when I say about pros, when it comes to individual stores, you have the option to sell your unique branded products. Then you have the complete control over marketing, targeting, what all kind of marketing things to do, what all kind of activities to do, and overall the better profit margins, as there is no commissions to be shared with marketplaces. Whereas as compared to marketplaces, the customer trust is very high as compared to your individual store or a single store. Marketplaces spends huge amount in marketing, and there is no hassle of setting up infra and management. When it comes to cons, you need to have a USP or a unique product. Otherwise, it's very tough to compete as a new website or a new store in the e-commerce domain. You need to have a skilled workforce for complete execution, either running ads, managing inventory, and everything else. And also, you need good marketing budgets too. When it comes to marketplace, high marketplace commission, that is one of the pain. The frequently changing vendor policies, because marketplaces change their vendor policy on very frequent basis. High volume of returns and damaged products. So these are the pros and cons of selling individually as compared to marketplaces. Can you give more example for of C2C besides OLX? Nidhi, any websites where consumer is seller and consumer is buyer is C2C business model. It can be any business, any other business. There are multiple other websites. In US, there are Craigslist. Then there are a lot of other businesses. Yeah, Airbnb, right? Yeah, Airbnb is one of the example, right? Quicker is one of the example. Wherever the consumer is selling us something and end consumer is also buying something, where both the people are consumer, then it's basically C2C model. So going ahead to understanding different e-commerce platform, and we will start with 1 second, guys. So one thing I've messed up is one slide I messed up before going ahead. So this is individual versus marketplaces. These are the examples of individual versus marketplaces. So when it comes to individual, there are brands like Happily Unmarried, Helen Soli, AGO, Yapme, where the store is individual or a certain brand store. Whereas when it comes to marketplaces, the top examples are Flipkart, Snapdeal, Myntra, Jabong, Amazon, Paytm, and any other marketplaces available. So going ahead to the business model, pros and cons, understanding different e-commerce platforms. Now, as I shared you, our goal or our motto of this particular module or this particular session, the first session is to learn how to set up your own individual store. And in the second session, we will learn more about, go deep about marketplaces. So the first thing you need to understand is technology. So when it comes to technology, what are the different technological solutions available? What are the pros? What are the cons of different solutions available? So when it comes to model or building your online store, the first model is SaaS. So SaaS model is also called software as a service model. SaaS model is one of the easiest model to start your business because there are multiple softwares and platforms which are available. You just need to sign up, rent out their softwares as a service, get a monthly, go for a monthly subscription, and go live. The other model is self-hosted. So there are multiple open source solutions available like WooCommerce, WordPress, Magento, OpenCart, PrestaShop, and much other, which are self-hosted platform, which there is no monthly subscription, there is no monthly charges on that. You can download those open source softwares, set it up on your server, and customize it and manage it how you wish. The other third option is stores on third-party platforms. There are multiple platforms and payment gateways. In India, there are payment gateways like InstaMojo, then Razorpay, and a lot of other pay you money, a lot of other merchant gateways, which gives you the flexibility or feasibility to build your store in that particular platform itself. So when I say about technology, what are the tech requirements? If you have no tech skills, I should say zero tech skills, you should go look for some SaaS platform so that your efforts and time is not wasted on building store rather than marketing it and running a business. If you have little bit technical skills and if you have knowledge about hosting or setting up a host or installing a WordPress or those particular things, if you're open to explore, you could go for self-hosted version. And if you just want to test out something, don't want to go for set up your website on SaaS or self-hosted, you could check out multiple stores on different third-party platforms and use that. Voice gone. Is it for everybody else? Is the voice not audible for everybody else? Back now? It's okay. 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 So Manisha Shopify. Shopify comes under the SaaS model. That's a SaaS model where Shopify stands out. I will walk you through the different examples. Voice breaking. 1 second, guys. Can you hear me now? Is it audible or is it better than before? Is it better than before, guys? Earlier was better. Better. Okay. So I think there's some issue with the audio device. So I will continue without the audio device. No worry. Yeah. So as I shared you, there are SaaS platforms, self-hosted platform, and stores on third-party platforms. So going ahead, I will share you different examples of different platforms. What are the platforms available, and what are the solutions for that? So first thing we'll understand is what are the hosted platforms and SaaS platforms. So when it comes to SaaS platforms or a hosted platform, there are platforms like Shopify, BigCommerce, Volusion, NetSuite. In India, there are platforms like Zeppo, CartRocket, then Storypo, then GoShopmatic, and a lot of other e-commerce platforms. If you just go and search for e-commerce platform in India, you will get a huge list of different Indian e-commerce platforms. And when it comes to international, Shopify and BigCommerce are one of the widely used and leaders in the SaaS-based domain. On comparing to self-hosted site, there are platforms like Magento, WordPress have an extension, WooCommerce. Then there is software OpenCart, ZenCart, and OS Commerce. So these are the softwares which are available on self-hosted site. Going ahead to the market distribution for self-hosted. So one of the question everybody has is this huge number of lists and huge number of platforms names you have shared. Which one to go for? So you could see the market distribution. The Magento as a platform have 15% of the market. The second is WooCommerce, third is Yahoo Stores, Magento Enterprise, and others. But being a fresher or being a getting started, if I say to go ahead and start using Magento, it would be a little tough for you. Sure, Nidhi, I am explaining you which one is the right one for you. These are the different platforms. So if I say about Magento is a platform. So all this market is, when I say self-hosted, all these softwares are free. You are not being charged single penny for any of the software or any of the solution. So this all the solutions are free. You only need little technical support on setting up hosting and making a website live. There is no monthly subscription or anything as such in this particular softwares. So going ahead, Magento is one of the market leader or has been widely used, but Magento has been kind of like little tricky platform or has been I should say heavy platform. So it's been used by multiple corporates or companies with have a certain developers or something like that. Uh, if you are looking to get started with almost no investment or very less investment, WooCommerce is one of the easiest one. WooCommerce is one of the easiest one to get started, and the other one, second one, is the OpenCart. So OpenCart is also very easy to handle and easy to manage. But WooCommerce is one of the easiest platform to manage. And Anshuman says, as an Indian seller with low budget investment, which one is the best to start an e-commerce platform? Anshuman, I would recommend you go ahead and start with WooCommerce because benefit is WooCommerce is you just need to install a WordPress and it's an extension to the WordPress, and there are a lot of extensions which are freely available in WooCommerce as compared to when you compare it with Magento or OpenCart or any other platform. It's all paid extensions, and your cost goes a little higher. Going ahead to the store on third party platform. One second, guys. I think yeah. So this is also sharing about the market distribution for the SaaS platform. Manisha, yeah, you could switch to one other platform. You just need to switch your complete website, move it from one place to other place. So coming down to the market distribution for SaaS platform, when I say about SaaS platform, BigCommerce is one of the major leader, Volusion, and then there is Shopify with 10%. But if you ask me one name in SaaS, Shopify is one of the widely used and most famous platform over the internet, and is being very user friendly to build your store and get started. And even we'll be building a live store today on Shopify too, going ahead. So Shopify, if you wish to go for SaaS platform, go for Shopify. If you wish to go for, yeah, these are the paid options, Nidhi. This options have a monthly subscriptions. And if you wish to go for a self-hosted platform, go for WooCommerce or OpenCart. The other third option is selling on third party platforms. They are platforms like Craftly, Mesho, Shoppo, PayUmoney, InstaMojo, and multiple other platforms. So this platforms gives you the option to create your mini store or microsite, and you could start selling up here. So coming down to the commercials, if you say, okay. So coming down to the commercials, Nidhi says which is better. Nidhi, depending upon your technical skills. If you have certain technical skills, if you wish to go ahead and manage website, you could go for WordPress or WooCommerce. If you wish to be tech free, just want to just plug and play web solution, you can go for SaaS. Then there is a question. Another Akshika has a question. Approx, how much is monthly subscription on Shopify? So Akshika, every platform have a different subscription and a different pricing. Let me start from hosted or a SaaS. If you wish to go for a Shopify or any other SaaS platform, it is between $15 to $30 per month. If you wish to go for a self-hosted solution, you will need to buy a hosting. That would be depending upon the traffic. So you may get cheaper hosting too. You can check for multiple solution available. But if you have a good traffic, the price for the hosting or the cost for the hosting would be similar, around $10 to $15. If you go for selling on third party stores, this stores charge you on a commission basis. They charge you commission from 2% to 6%. For SaaS Akshika, you need to buy a domain. You don't need to buy hosting. It's a self-hosted, so it's a self-hosted solution. So you don't need to buy any third-party hosting assets. Only you need to buy a domain and connect with a solution provider. So any other question, guys, go ahead and ask you all your doubts, all your questions, so that before going ahead, I wish to make you clear about all the concepts. Nidhi, hosting charges are same as compared to the normal website. The only thing is if you have huge traffic or if your traffic grows, you need to scale up the hosting. Otherwise, there's not as much difference for the different commercials or different charges for e-commerce hosting or normal hosting or something else. Any other doubt, guys? Go ahead and ask. Varun, as I shared you, if you don't wish to manage any technology, you can go for Shopify. There are multiple Indian platforms too, like Zeppo, CartRocket, and others who do provide you support. Shopify doesn't have Indian support as much, so there are multiple Indian platforms too. You could even switch to those platforms. Maybe yes, if you already have an WordPress installed and hosting setup, WooCommerce is just an extension you need to install, and you could get a theme which is WooCommerce theme. It's available in Theme Forest. You could check out websites like Theme Forest. You can get a WooCommerce theme and install in that particular theme, and that is your store will be ready with WooCommerce. Great. Any other question, guys? Go ahead. Any doubts still here? Any questions still here? Cool. So I hope it's clear for everybody. So let's go ahead. Great for now. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get started with building your online store. And this will do hands-on or practical. So we'll be using Shopify today. It's a very easy, as I shared you, SaaS-based platform. Shopify has been powering more than 5 lakh plus stores. Almost it's been not in just in India, it's almost in 175 countries. One of the best thing about Shopify is it have 1800 plus apps in the App Store. And let's get started with building your first online store with Shopify. So just visit Shopify. This particular practical you guys can do with me. So just visit shopify.in, and this will be the home page that you will be seeing here. Once you scroll down, you could see what all are the features, what all are the options available, and a lot of other things. So the best thing is Shopify gives you 14-day free trial. So you have 14 days to explore how does it work and everything to learn inside Shopify. So let's get started. Just click on get started button on the top. It will ask you for your email address. So just go ahead and put your email address. Going ahead, put up a password and your store name. Click on create store button. And it will ask you for another thing like, please, are you selling online? You could select anything. What's your revenue? Click on next. And it will ask you for another form, a set of questions. Just enter anything. and click on enter. So we are done. Now I am into the Shopify dashboard and this is my e-commerce store dashboard. You could see the URL yashtv.myshopify.com which is created on subdomain, and this is my storefront. So this is my storefront. So before going into the session and sharing you and explaining you more about Shopify, I would like everybody of you, I will give you time, go ahead, sign up for a 14-day trial and share me the URL. So, sorry, to all, go ahead, visit shopify.in, fill up your form and create your store and share me the URL for the, so share me, let's see who can do it faster. We'll have very short time guys because I need to cover a lot of content going ahead. So everybody, whoever is on the desktop devices and even on the mobile devices too, go ahead, build your store, build your trial store and share me the URL of your trial store over the panel. So we'll be waiting almost. Okay, so Neeti is done. Crafttheory.myshopify.com. Great. So others guys, just hurry up. Hurry up guys. Sign up for the trial store and share your URLs. Everybody quick. Just let me know if you guys are stuck somewhere. Follow the URL, click on get started button, enter your email address, password, enter your store detail and done. Come on guys, be quick. Need to try for some unique name. You may be trying for some generic name that may already not be available. Okay, so one more done. Deep Deep is also done. Great Deep. Okay, Mr. Datta, done. Anybody who is stuck somewhere, let me know. We'll wait for others too. So by the time the people who have done, just explore the admin panel. What's inside admin? Reshma on phone getting very slow. No worry, Reshma, you could try it after the session. The URL is same at shopify.in. Then Amia also done. No worry, Varun, you could sign up after the session. Anybody else who is doing right away, just type you're doing, so we'll wait for you, or else we'll go ahead. Manisha also done. Anybody else who is on the process doing right away, just type doing, so we'll wait for you, or else we'll go ahead. Promote will do later. No problem. Promote. your trial period is over. You could go for any plan. You could start with the basic plan. That is more than enough in the starting. Akshata, slow internet. We'll do later. No worry, guys. Okay, so I could see almost most of the people are done. For the people who have not done, the link will be valid. You could visit Shopify.in later on and give it a try. So let's go ahead. Once you log into the Shopify admin or a Shopify dashboard, you will see the home there on the left side on the left hand side. There is home, orders, products, customers, analytics, discounts, and apps. So home is the section, home page. Orders is the section. Once you start making sale, once you start promoting your product, and once you start receiving your orders, you will see this particular same on the order section. Products are the place where you could add product. So you could add either a single product or you could add the products in a bulk. So if you need to add a product, just click on add product, enter the name of the product, this demo product, add up the description, upload an image for a product. Let me see if I have something. So let me put up this image, put up the price, compare price, what is the discounted price you need to give, update inventory, stock, weight, category, and click on save. Okay, Nidhi done, Shweta done, Sandeepan done. Great, guys. So once this is the front end of your store. So you can see this is a product. It's been created now. It's been live here. If I go to the product, there's an option to add to cart, and after the cart, there's checkout and other details. So after product, there is customers. As and when some customers started buying your store, there will be customers. Then there is very good and very advanced analytics where you could see all about your store, the total sale, online store session, returning customer rate, online store conversion rate, average order value, total orders, online store session by devices, top landing pages, and a lot of other analytics that you could explore. Discounts are the place to create coupon codes or discount. And apps is the place where you have a lot of different extensions that you could install, and it will be shown here. After this, there's if you click on online store, there's option for themes, blog posts, pages, domain, references, and much more. So let me show you how you could install a theme even. Sorry, I got a mail from Shopify. So Shopify have a marketplace for the theme that's called themes.shopify.com, and here there is huge collection of paid themes as well as free themes which you can select any. So you could see here it's mentioned either it's paid or free. So it's mentioned this is a free theme, and you can click on view demo and click on check the preview of this particular theme. So this is the layout. Let me show you how to install a theme to your Shopify store so that it looks awesome. Just click on start with this theme, enter your Shopify URL. So I will just copy my Shopify URL and click on login. Once you click on login, just click on add theme, and it will start installing the theme. So once a particular theme has been installed, you could see here it's showing theme name Jumpstart. Let me click and publish. And after you publish, let me see the front preview now. So this is the theme we have selected, top banner and everything else. So you can see the theme has been imported very well, and you have got almost all the element of the theme that was needed. So this is the product section where you could see the product and other. So whenever you are installing a theme or a plugin or something else, your existing data like your product, categories and other things doesn't overlap. Only your design part and design elements are overlapped. And that is one of the benefit of using any CMS or any SaaS platform, that you could change your design anytime. Sandeepan, you missed. Sandeepan, you just need to go to themes.shopify.com, enter your theme URL, and click on add this theme to my store. And once you add the theme to your store, on the themes part, online store themes part, you could see there will be a theme name. So I've enabled this. Just go ahead, click on actions and click on publish to set up a new theme or a new layout. Similarly, as I shared you about theme, there's a huge collection of Shopify apps for different purposes. Your purpose may be to, let's say, set up an email notification, set up an SMS notification, or maybe set up some shipping tracker or anything else. There is huge list of apps that is available in Shopify store. Few apps are free, few apps are paid, few apps are on a monthly subscription basis, few apps are kind of like one-time fees. So there is huge list of apps that you could explore, and that is available for you. So any questions, guys? Any question? How much minimum quantity products will Shopify accept? Srinivasan, it's the quantity you could put up. Whether you want to put up 2 pieces or 10 pieces or 100 pieces. That's a Shopify is a software which is helping you to sell. So there's no limitation as such in the minimum quantity. Whatever the quantity you wish to put, you could put up there. Go ahead, guys, shoot. Any questions, any doubt related to Shopify? Yeah, for sure, 20 pieces. Whatever the pieces, number of pieces you wish to put, it's your inventory, it's your updation, so you could update it as per you. Nidhi's store, whenever you create a store in Shopify, that would be on myshopify.com. There's an option to link the domain name. Oops, I think so someone have got muted. Yeah. So there is an option to link the domain name. Once you upgrade, so it will be your domain. It won't be .myshopify.com. Niti says there must be the particular image size we must be using. There's no as such a fixed or a standard image size, Niti. The concept is you could try out different image sizes, different dimensions. Once you upload, the quality of the image should be good. That is only one of the parameters. Reshma has a question. How much minimum spending for using basic support apps and all? Reshma, for a basic store or for a basic one, it's the Shopify's have a pricing of something around $30 per month. So either you can go for that, or else there are multiple Indian platforms available too, which are very cheaper. You could look out that too. Akshika, there is an online store section. So once you scroll down here, oops, sorry, just click on online store, and here you have the option to add domain name. So here you could put up a premium domain or whatever the domain you wish to add. Go ahead, guys. Any other questions? Example of Indian platform. Indian platforms are Zeppo, ZDPO Zeppo, CartRocket, KARTROCKAT, CartRocket, Store Hippo, Go Shopmatic, Zen Commerce. These are few of the top Indian platforms where you could even search for like e-commerce platforms in India. So Zeppo is the one I've shared you. Another is the Cart Rocket. So Shopify is for sure one of them. So Zeppo, Cart Rocket, Store Hippo. Then there are other platforms like Zen Commerce, which I've shared with you. So Zen Commerce have a slightly 899 per month, and even they run offers on a very regular basis. Even you could get even cheaper. Then there is platform Nation Cart. This was one of the product I was working on. I will share you what all payment methods are available in Shopify. After this, the next discussion we will have will be on same. So guys, any questions, any doubts still here? Any questions ahead before moving ahead? Any doubts till now? Nidhi says I already have a domain that I bought, say GoDaddy. Then for sure, Nidhi, you need to point that particular domain to either Shopify or somewhere, and you could link it. Any question, guys? Any doubts? Any more confusion still here? They won't charge you separately for adding a domain. Whatever the subscription you are buying, that will only be there. You will have the flexibility or option to add domain up there. Max number of products in Shopify. There is no limitation in the number of products. We can link GoDaddy domain to any of the platform, right? You could link GoDaddy domain to any of the platform you wish. There's no restriction in that. Cool, guys. I think so. It's clear till here. Going ahead. So coming back to the slides. Things needed for the online store. As I've already shared, most of you already have a domain name. You need to buy a domain or a domain name. You will need a premium design or a premium theme. If you could get free Shopify or free WooCommerce theme that is good looking, that's good. Otherwise, there's a website called themeforest.net. In themeforest.net, you can go to particular different platforms. Let's say I could go to e-commerce and WooCommerce. And you could select bestsellers, and you could see these are the themes for WooCommerce. It's a $60 theme, $59 theme, and you get more than like 80 plus layout, 30 plus layout, 40 plus layout. So there are multi layout themes which are available for WooCommerce. Similarly, there are themes for Shopify. If you scroll down and click on Shopify, you could see there are a lot of different themes and designs available for Shopify too. And these are very good in premium designs. If you click on certain designs, my recommendation is if you really wish to do serious business, go ahead, look for some cool design, some creative design, because design of your store is something that matters a lot when it comes to buying. Choose demo. You could see this particular theme Shopify template, Oreo, have almost 18 plus layouts. So it's not one or two, it's 18 plus homepage layouts that you are getting. And it's very clean and professional. So if I click on any of the layout, so you could see the design is very neat, clean, and it's a very professional design, fast loading theme, and everything else. So my recommendation would be to you, yes, either you could look for free themes or else go ahead. It's a one-time investment, $60. Invest in theme and get a good design. Just there's no as such, uh, Akshika, there's no as such parameters that you need to have something as this or something as this. You could go to theme forest, check out bestsellers. You will get the idea what are the bestsellers in the market right away. And otherwise, the design should be good looking, easy, and catchy. One metrics, one thing you should check. My recommendation is whenever you are selecting a design, there are tools like Pingdom. So Pingdom is a tool for speed testing, website speed testing. So just go ahead and test the speed of that particular layout, whether that layout is loading in 5 or 6 seconds or 7 seconds or not. If that layout is very slow, theme is taking 15-20 seconds to load, don't go ahead for that. Look for themes which are quick, easy to load, and faster to load. So we are done with domain name, we are done with design. The next option or the next opportunity is payment gateway. Payment gateway is something uh, whenever you need to accept online payments. So we use whenever you are paying with Flipkart, Snapdeal, or any other marketplaces, you must have seen you are redirected to a secure page or a secure gateway where it asks you for card details, net banking, and all other details. So that is a section payment gateway that we need to integrate in your website. I will walk you through what all the different payment gateways are available and how to sign up for that. The next solution you will be needing is a shipping partner or a shipping solution. The other thing is product data, product images, product content, product description, add-on, add-on plugin or other extensions if needed. So these are the top priority things, or these are the top things which are needed. Yes, Srinivasan, I am going ahead. I am coming down to your question. I will walk you through payment gateway and shipping in the next slide. So coming down to the payment gateway, the two criteria is if you need to decide if you're selling in India or you're selling in abroad. If you are selling in India, the top payment gateways are CC Avenue, EBS, PayU, Paytm, Instamojo, Razorpay, Direct Pay, Citrus Pay, ZackPay, Atom, and a lot of other payment gateways are available up here. The other, if you wish to sell internationally and collect international payment, the options are PayPal and to check out. Akshika has a question. If we have to integrate on our platform to any other API, Akshika, whenever you are using certain platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, or something like that, all these merchant gateways already have a pre-ready integration or pre-ready installation. So it says you need to install a plugin, enable it, put up the payment gateway keys, and you are ready to go live. So it's not a very long process. So it's not a kind of process where you need to find out the APIs, integrate the APIs. If you are using some of the good payment gateway, most of them have the ready integration. Niti, there is no mandatory to have SSL certificate. SSL certificate, if you have it, that's good, more than good. There are a lot of other free SSL also available that is provided by Cloudflare and Let's Encrypt. So you could even install the free SSL certificate too. So there is no, it's not mandatory that you will need a SSL certificate to run a payment gateway, because whenever someone goes to checkout, after checkout, user is being redirected to the payment gateway interface or payment gateway website as compared to your website. So coming down to the shipping, the what are the different shipping logistics partners or solutions available? They are top companies are like FedEx, Delivery, Blue Dart, DTDC, then GoJavas, Ecom Express, Gati, Holisol, Express B, Nuvo, and much others. Now coming down to the multi-channel shipping solutions, the problem is when you go to this particular logistics company individually, like FedEx or Delivery or some other big companies, they ask you for the volume. They ask you that what is the number of monthly shipment that you would be giving to them. As per the volume, they will be giving you the rates, which will be always on a higher side. Whereas the other option available is they are third-party shipping aggregators. They are platforms like ShipRocket, eCouriers, ShipLite, ShipMile, and others too, where you have the flexibility or where you have the option to start shipping without any much onboarding, without much negotiation. You just need to sign up with one platform where you get multiple shipping other platforms pre-integrated or pre-installed. What you need to do is, let's say you go to ShipRocket. At the time of shipment, creating your shipment, it will ask you whether you want to ship from FedEx or Delivery or Gati or whichever platform you wish to ship. So that is one of the good option which is available. Oh yeah, Didi. So the third party shipping partners I'm talking about, ShipLite, ShipRocket, this all platforms have the option of integrating with your website. So what happens is, as and when some order hits your website, that's been automatically fetched to the shipping panel or shipping dashboard, and there you could process that particular order. Now going ahead to the amazing concept of drop shipping. Before going ahead and explaining about drop shipping, any questions? Mr. Datta, ShipRocket is an aggregator. The shipping platform will be FedEx itself. So ShipRocket is an aggregator company that helps you to ship you using FedEx. Because once you go to FedEx directly and go for onboarding, they will ask you for a lot of different documentation, minimum number of shipment commitments, and a lot of other data that they will be asking you. But when you go to different aggregators, you won't be needing anything as such. Any doubts, guys? Any questions? Go ahead. Right, Nidhi, right. It's an aggregator which will use this particular companies to ship your shipment. So if you already have a direct account with FedEx, that's the best to deal with. If you have the good rates, if you have the best rates, you could ship using that. If you find that other platforms, other third party aggregators are giving you better rates, you could sign up with them too. What happens is sometimes there are multiple pin codes which are not serviceable in FedEx. Maybe those are serviceable in Delivery or Holisol or maybe some other company. So it's better to have a third party account whenever you find certain pin codes are cheaper or non-serviceable in your platform. You could ship those. You could use those particular platforms. Yeah. The benefit with aggregators is when they have 5 or 6 companies integrated, they show you, let's say for certain pin code, what are the services available. So I do have been working on shipping personally. So I know there are multiple pin codes where FedEx is not serviceable, but Delivery have the serviceability. There are multiple places where Delivery doesn't have a serviceability, but Blue Dart have. So it's kind of like, yeah, especially when it's COD order. So what happens is when you have an aggregator account, kind of this kind of platform, so whenever you get certain exceptions in shipment, you could try it out here whether it's available. Even if it's a little expensive, 5 or 10 rupees, you it's good to go because it's better to ship rather than not to ship. So guys, any doubts, any questions I had till now? Any queries, any questions, guys? Cool. Going ahead to the concept of drop shipping. So, drop shipping, drop shipping is a business model where customer places an order and pays the retail price. The orders comes to your store forwards the order to the supplier or a shipper, and that particular supplier directly ships the product to the customer. So in India, if you say it's kind of marketplace model where people come, place order on Flipkart or some other website, sellers get the order, they fulfill the order on the name of Flipkart. But in case of drop shipping, the only thing is sellers are highlighted. In drop shipping model, sellers are not being highlighted. It's people are buying from your store and they are shipping sellers, your sellers are shipping on your name. So the benefits of the drop shipping is there is no inventory management, there is no hassles of product procurement and fulfillment. So when it comes to drop shipping providers in India, there is not much solution available. But if you say about US, there is huge options available. So, AliExpress, most of you must be aware about the AliExpress. So, AliExpress is one of the largest drop shipping site in the world. The best thing about AliExpress is you could connect AliExpress with your Shopify store, with your WooCommerce stores, or any other platform you are using. You could directly import AliExpress products in your particular store, and what you need to do is once order comes in, you could even directly place the order to your AliExpress dashboard or AliExpress account. So that is the power with the power of drop shipping. You don't need to maintain any inventory. The listing is automated. After listing, when order comes, it's automated. When order comes, AliExpress the shipment directly goes to a seller. Similarly, US AliExpress is a Chinese platform. There are platforms like Oberlo, which is a US based platform, which is very popular, which has been widely used and have a huge inventory and has been widely used by multiple people. So I will share you there. There's an option. There's an article called Shopify Exchange. So they have renamed it to exchangemarketplace.com. So here, if you go down, so the concept of Shopify Exchange is the people who have successfully run a store, who have ran a store, and who have made certain profits are listing here their store for selling. So let's say if I see this particular store, you could see there they share all details about the store, and most of the 90% of the store you will find here. We have done this primarily through dropshipping geeky merged from AliExpress, but we also use T-Launch to sell successful t-shirts design. So 90% of the stores you will find here are using drop shipping and have been doing huge revenue. So if I say about this particular store, this have a revenue profit, this have a monthly revenue of $23,000 and a profit of $18,000, and he's selling store for $30,000. So the best thing is you could explore what are the different products which are being top selling, what are the products which are being sold by different stores and who have higher revenue, and you won't even believe there are certain products, there are multiple products that you can't even believe that even this can be sold, and that those stores are making millions just with the power of Shopify, drop shipping, and Facebook ads. So you could see this is a store, Nerdy Wears, selling t-shirts, some figure sets, no tiny dolls. You could see it's a very simple Shopify store, and you could see what all products these guys are selling. So the concept is, if you wish to sell, if you wish to get successful. Oh, sorry guys, I missed your question. Let me come back. The marketplace doesn't maintain the stock. The companies like AliExpress and other maintains the stock. They ships it for you. But dropshipping model is not that successful. If you say about India, if you wish to sell on international market, it's 100% successful. Any other question, guys? So I've shared you Shopify Exchange. Go ahead, explore Shopify Exchange, see different revenues, what are the revenues that the people are making, what kind of product people are making. Think about what can be the Facebook audience or what can be the uh, right Facebook audience for you. Another point is I would also like to share you is if you are looking to sell on India, they are dropshippers in merchandising domain. So there's a website called 99prints.in. So Nidhi, AliExpress is also a marketplace. It's a very big Chinese marketplace. It's one of the biggest e-commerce company in the world. So it's also kind of marketplace where sellers are selling and AliExpress is providing drop shipping for us. If you are looking for India, if you're looking to sell products like t-shirts, mugs, and merchandise, this is a website called 99prints.in, which provides you the drop shipping services in India. So how does it work is you connect 99prints.in with your particular store as and when you get certain, and what you can do is in case of merchandise and in case of t-shirts, you could create hundreds of design and push it over your store and market it. Whenever you get an order, that order will directly be shipped forwarded to 99 prints. They will print the order. It can be print on demand and ship the order directly to your customers. So this is one of the drop shipping site, merchandise drop shipping site, which is part of India. If you say about US, AliExpress, Oberlo, and multiple other hot sellers and top sites are there for US and from China. Tips and tricks. This is a website thrive.co where you could find a few of the top seller products from AliExpress. As I shared you Shopify Exchange, similarly there's a website called Flippa. So once you go to Flippa, in Flippa also you could see there are websites for sale. There are a lot of other websites which are for sale, and it's a mix. They have e-commerce as well as non-e-commerce too. So Thrive is a kind of marketplace, kind of platform. Thrive picks trending. So you could see what all other products which have been trending. So you could see these are some pretty cool products. Animal cable protector. Then there is PU leather MacBook laptop case. Mini foldable RC camera drone, which is just of $16. Then we have this particular fisheye lens of $4. And a lot of other products are up here, guys, which you could see. So these are a lot of creative products which are available and which are the top few of the top sellers which you could give it a try. So after this, identifying competitor niche site traffic using tool Ahref, I will share you this on the next session. And use advanced tab currency tips to start. Yeah, I will share you the deck with you, Varun, if you want. No problem about it. You will be getting the recording of the webinar. Even I will get you the deck share. No problem about that. So guys, hope you enjoyed this session and it was exciting to you. In the next upcoming session, that will be, the dates will be shared. I think so, it must be shared. We will learn more about marketplaces and I will share you my Facebook ads and share you my Facebook ads success stories. I will show you my campaigns. I will show you my targeting. I will show you my ad creatives. What kind of ad creatives I have used to drive huge sale and for different products. So I will teach you all about Facebook ads, how you could use Facebook ads. So we have already learned to set up a store now. In the next session, we will learn how to get orders, to bring orders to your store. So for the people who have basic knowledge about Facebook ads or something else, you could go ahead and explore Facebook ad interface a little so that you know at least something about Facebook ads when I will be taking it ahead. I will won't be teaching you the basics. I would be sharing you the advanced tips and advanced tricks, what works and what doesn't work for driving sale when it comes to e-commerce websites. So thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for being part of this exciting session. See you in part two. For any questions, you could coordinate with your course coordinators or you could directly shoot me a mail. The best would be you could coordinate with your course coordinator or they will help. Sure, Mr. Datta. I will get you the presentation and the recording shared after the session. That would be shared by the delivery team. So, guys, thank you for being part of this exciting session. Make sure you are here in the next session, and I will in the next session is very important. Next session I will teach you about Facebook ads and driving sale to your business. So dropshipping versus affiliate marketing with marketplaces. Varun, I will share you which works best in the next session. I will have discussion about same. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. Good night. Goodbye. Good night, guys.